Hello, beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your next 4 weeks, and we're going to start by pulling some symbols first. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give some love. Go ahead, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. That's a free way to be here. Hit the bell so you never miss a video. We can interpret this in two ways because you have some crops here with a sickle you collected already of your hard work. We have number 10, and we have a pentacle guy here. This is page of pentacles. So it seems like you have planted some seeds and you collected them. However, the sickle can sometimes indicate also you better be careful about what you have collected here, because it's like the harvest time is over now. You need to maybe make the best out of this thing here, okay? So it can be also, we have here a page of pentacles, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy that you're dealing with, a person who is resourceful, who can be helpful with what you have in your hand. So maybe, but page of pentacles is someone who's not really super experienced, so do not bet all your chips and coins on this person, okay? So it's a good sign, it's a good crop, but sometimes, like I said, it can be interpreted in a negative way because this can be something that is not going to have a continuation. That's why you should be careful about what you're doing with that. We have a bouquet of flower coming right afterwards, so it's a good sign here. I don't know if they have connections, but if you can connect it, this means that yes, it is going to bear fruit. It's going to break when you are very careful about how you allocate this crop. You're going to have something really pleasurable following that, okay? It's going to be something really satisfactory. The flowers is an item of pleasure, guys. They don't last forever if they're chopped, basically. This can be something that is going to be a short term of pleasure, but it is going to really change the mood, okay? It can be even like when you allocate, you get a crops, you get a type of money or resources, or you use it very carefully and separate some pieces on the side and go enjoy yourself. That enjoyment, that high vibration energy is going to last for a long time to bring even better stuff, maybe even a vacation here. But the thing is, the ship sailing can also indicate sailing towards a new future. We see that number 3 here, 3 of Wands, a new adventure, a change, a freedom, opportunity. Insurance, I feel like, because that's how the insurance is actually invented. I don't know if you ever heard of that, guys. Invented because the sailors in Britain, they wanted their ships to be insured because they were sailing all the time and the storms were hitting, the ships were actually getting hit or getting old, so they wanted to insure those things, and that's how they the first insurance, I think that's what I know from the history of the insurance, actually invented. So it seems like it's not really like a wild journey that you're gonna go on to it. This is something safe and secured as well, coming for some of you within the next 4 weeks. Be careful with the mice on the ship. This is so important, so on point. They'll eat your crops, guys. Mice, for your situation, I feel like you're the little details that you're not paying attention to. This can be even like purchasing a new home, but you're ignoring the pipes, okay? And you're like, oh no, it doesn't matter, but it costs so much to replace all the pipes, okay? So be careful with the little things, and if you need to put some rat poison, go ahead and do that, and that will solve the problem rather quickly. And the thing is, though, you need to clean up afterwards. Another thing here, this can be people. Mice can indicate people here being like wasting your time, valuable time. You need to be careful about those ones, okay? Let's dive into your coffee cup and see who these mice are. Are these people or are these situations? There's a tears of joy. Definitely some good news coming forward within the first week. And I feel like this is, I thought you were going to buy this one maybe for yourself, but seems like this bouquet of flowers is going to be offered to you. Someone might be bringing that for you. Wow, it's like a very fully packed 4 weeks here, I see. It's like too many movements. I see even a heart forming here, growing on a branch. This can be your heart's desire, especially within the 3rd week, growing and coming to you with like a full force. Something that you're desiring. It can be a healing. Heart can symbolize that. Healing, spiritual healing, material healing. And another thing, maybe recovering. But before that, I see here, you can see the baby boy and the mama right there. Mama is wearing a hat right here. Her hair is a little bit messy because I feel like she's probably putting a lot of effort into something. This can be you growing a project. The boy can symbolize your heart's desire, something you love and nurture. It's growing, and maybe something that or someone that you put before you is now starting to really start to walk, start to talk, start to bear fruit, and maybe even helpful with the crops that you're collecting here. I told you we have a Page of Pentacles vibe, that this can be someone also maybe that you're helping grow. Now they're helping you grow. Okay, another thing I see here, there are two people. One of them is chasing, the other one is like really dancing. I see dancing vibes here, and the other one is chasing. The chasing Y has a letter V or a Y, like Yvonne. I want to say Yvette or Yvonne, or we can be Yvonne. Yeah, it has both of them. It came in their first name or the last name. They're wearing a dress. I feel like this dress kind of unrestricted energy. When you wear pants, those are actually restricted energy. So I feel like this person is someone really unrestricted, and they're carrying a book in their head, or maybe they're carrying the books in the matter of like the math of something while you're enjoying your creation here. There might be someone actually also bringing the books to you. I feel like in your case, this is a good thing because well, maybe you're the creative mind of something and there's somebody on the behind here. They are doing the math and they might be also informing you about that. Another thing here is this can be someone with an offer, and this, now I'm looking from an anchor, like this kind of looks like an anchor coming to you. Okay, anchor or an arrow. Anchor can be like a maybe new future opportunity they're bringing that is going to be for the long term. And the ship also has an anchor. Maybe you're sailing towards a new adventure, and this person is gonna actually show you like this port is good for us. Let's set our anchor here just tiny bit. This can be someone guiding you in the journey here, okay? The ship can be also going on a cruise, and this can be a person because they're running, can be a little bit too much excitement and a little bit anxiety they're carrying. Can be a little bit good here because they probably know where you should be getting off the ship or not getting off of the ship so you don't miss it, or maybe it doesn't worth it. So this can be someone who's actually with the books, they're doing their research very carefully. You're dancing here, you're enjoying your time. The second week, I see here the arrow coming in. So the second week can be also dealing with an issue. Arrow can be a warrior situation, or it can be like a movement situation that is maybe something you want to accelerate, or you want to see a movement about a subject. That can be also coming in, and you're seeing the movement there. I see a cup here. Cup has two lightning bolts on top of it. Ace of Cups can symbolize something that you will be enjoying, and I see that you're drinking from this cup here. There are two lightning bolts though. You should be careful about that because when the water and the lightning actually merges, it's dangerous. So lightning can be, the two lightning bolts can be that the things that you should pay attention to, make or break these things, okay? The cup can be emotionally fulfilling offer, can be new romance, love coming in, someone offering something you would love to have in your life. But the lightning bolts can be the no-no parts of you, your boundaries here. That's why I feel like maybe if you can, you should say, no, we need to work around this, or I don't want that. These two part of these things. Cup can be a new adventure also, maybe emotional adventure you're going to be setting off to. And these are the parts that maybe two mice is the part that you don't want them, okay? Maybe if this is a new job that you can maybe... If you can, you might eliminate certain things out of there. We have a letter S here and a V. It can mean the name of a person or a situation you're dealing with that you should also pay attention to. Be careful about. And end of that second week, I see here like a cloud of lightness. You can see the cloud existing by itself very lightly. You see in the air here, the ship has clouds over it too. And in this case, clouds can symbolize your free thinking, okay? Your mind can be free, creating something very freely. I feel maybe imagining a new future or something imagining a new outcome for something that you desire. Cloud can also symbolize that very lightly. And give yourself that time of like freedom, okay, because it seems like that's going to lead to your heart's desire, that creative thinking. And there's this lady called Sonia Choquette. I love her style of, she's like a manifestation coach or a like spiritual teacher basically, and she actually says whenever you're feeling frustrated, start asking positive questions. She says, what if it all works out? And she also says whenever you're stressed out, to bring your body into the moment, you just point out the things you're seeing, and just name them, okay? And like she also has this kind of different ways of coming up with creative ideas. That's why I love, like, if you can look her up. What happens there is, I feel like that's what she mentions too, like light and fluffy thinking patterns. When you start light and like, this is going to lead you towards there. Enjoy that moment, okay? When you get to that light and fluffy thinking, relaxed mind, relaxed body. It can be like a spa treatment, maybe relaxing all your, like a massage, relaxing you. That can put you in that mood. This will bring some like maybe creative ideas, or maybe synchronicities are going to start to work, which will cross your path. Your heart's desire is going to cross your path immediately, and maybe like following right away. I see branches growing out of this heart here, the tree. So it can be even something that will have longevity, long-term stability in your life, okay? Following that, within the 4th week, I see here many things, but one thing significant. This kind of looks like a street lamp illuminating both ways of the street. Another thing here, this kind of looks like a phone lines, you know, those lines that carry the phone lines back in the day. Street lamps can be symbolizing here, maybe there's a situation you don't have clarity about, and that positive approach to it is going to illuminate both sides of the road is very clear. It's just going to give you different ideas, or maybe it's going to show you different perspectives of something, and or it can be 2 different solutions to your problem, whichever way you like it. Which one side you're leaning, the lamp is leaning a little heavier, is going to, either way, it's going to work out, okay? I see this is rooted. There's like some things. Number 8 is material satisfaction, might be actually leaning on another lighter side here. We see someone with some belly. It can be also indicative of some things on your path that is not allowing you to see the solution, that you need to really work on it. Another thing I see here, this kind of looks like a letter B in reverse. This can be also telling you that maybe you're looking at things through the mirror and you're trying to change the mirror, okay? And the thing is about creation is a mirror that we have, and we are the one that is solid and here and existing, and what we actually put outside reflects into the mirror of this reality. So I feel some of you might be trying to change the mirror here, and that's why you're not seeing any results, but there's going to be an epiphany coming to you. I feel like there's some heart shape right there. There's a woman, like a humanoid plant. It seems like the Groot. I don't know if you even seen the Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's a female version of it. So it seems like someone grounded, Cancer, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, like a tree vibe. Someone, an earth sign, coming to you with something that you love, okay, maybe as a gift, that will give you the clarity, and that will like a moment of realizing, okay, now this is how I can change the situation, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. This is something coming in 2 stages, guys, but it's a slow process. I want to tell you that. I see someone here, a fisherman, casting a fishing rod into the water. So what happens then, like if you're doing it slowly but surely, you need to wait with patience just tiny bit. There's a second desire coming, merging with your first one and creating a legal paper here, or maybe a clean slate, we can say. This can be a new beginning. Like I said, if this is a new beginning, it can take a little longer than you're anticipating, but it's not like forever, okay? Timeline wise, this is the next 4 weeks. It can go into the 5th week or so. But the thing is, another thing, if this is something that you want to create, that's why you might need to open a new paper, like a clean slate, and start planning this very detailedly, because you can see there's so many. This is not like a simple thing that like you go to the market and pick it up. I feel like some of you are working on something mentally right now that requires to be written on a paper now. I see a letter A, B, C. Wow. A, B, and the C right there, and D is right there. It's not exactly D. It kind of looks like what's that symbol? It's just omega. No, not omega. There's this Greek letter. I kind of saw that one like this, or something like that. I'm not sure. This is omega, I think. Maybe two omegas right by each other's side here. So it's basically like going back to the basics, I feel here you need to do. And A, B, C, D, and then it's going to start to unravel to you how you should actually operate. We're going to look into your tarot now. Let's see which part, what are you resetting, what you need to actually restart. We can look into that too. By the way, if you made it so far, please comment down below. Let me know how you feeling this month. Is how you are you planning something good? We have Guardian of Feathers. This is King of Swords, guys. This is basically telling me you need to really logically lay everything in front of you. You don't really have the luxury to, okay, you can enjoy have fun with the fun moments, but you don't have the luxury to go into emotional restraints or like deal with people who are actually throwing temper tantrums. Okay, you need to be really stoic, really calculated, and locked and loaded to your target, what you want to accomplish. Even if this is something, a romantic goal you have, maybe you want to have a loving relationship, you want to be loved and appreciated and supported, but you need to clarify what you truly want. That's what the King of Swords energy is. You need to be really focused on the outcome. So what this requires, this can be also Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, someone very stoic and very strict, someone who has very strict managing style. It can be a leader that you're actually working together. This person can be someone who can be the guidance because they are free. Another thing, there's a full sun behind this person. This means they have, even though they're stoic, they have an optimistic attitude. They come up with the solutions, not the problems, okay? We have here Parrot, Seer of Feathers. This is actually, is a page. I feel like it's a page of swords, which is you can be, maybe you're the student of this person here. Okay, you're the student of this person here, and you're actually, this next 4 weeks especially, you need to be colorful, sociable, insightful, and expressive, and you need to really use your creative ideas and speak candidly, and maybe even like choose someone as your mentor and follow their guidance. You're looking at each other, there's a communication line opening. This can be someone who is ready to mentor, who's ready to give you advice, and you're taking it, okay? It's not like you are not listening to this person's guidance. And you see they all have one feather floating, and you're the colorful one here. The feather is symbolizing messaging, guys. It can be even someone that you're texting, emailing. It doesn't have to be face-to-face communications happening. It can be also writing things down. Maybe this is a person you're preparing, laying down a contract together. It requires openness, truthfulness. This relationship requires also being truthful, yes, and like honesty. Okay, what else we have here? Two of Shells. This is Two of Pentacles. Some of you, like a little hard work is on the horizon. Hard work means detailed work, guys. You need to work on really detailedly so you can figure out the mice before they actually invade your ship. That's why it can be a little bit stressful, but we have yin yang here. Yin yang gives you the message. If you're working hard, you need to play hard as well. You cannot just, focus onto the work. That's why you need to focus on the pleasure just a tiny bit. But everything is all good. Another thing I feel with the Two of Shells energy, because it comes with dolphins here. Oh, this is Two of Cups, guys. Is it? Again, why not? It can be Two of Pentacles too. Two of Cups energy here. Wow, okay, sorry. Love, laugh, and enjoy. So I'm gonna go with the vibe because the energy came to me. Seems like you're working on something, but you're not alone. Okay, even if you feel like you're alone, you're not alone. And this one of the dolphins can be even helpful for you to find the mice that are trying to get on your ship. Okay. Another thing, we have Five of Feathers. This is actually someone trying to do aligning with the mice energy. Five of Swords. Someone is trying to maybe bring you down by doing everything in their power, stealing all your loot here. You see this bird actually stole their stuff too. So that's why I feel like having a soulmate that is compatible with you. Soulmate doesn't have to be a lover. It can be also a good friend, your sibling, someone who's really like you're thinking as one mind, can be really helpful to find a solution about these these mice. Seven of Fossils is Seven of Pentacles, so you might not really see immediate results when you take action. But the thing is, there is an ending coming forward, the all-encompassing with the whale energy. This is actually a 21 is the World card. It's like finalizing a cycle. So if you have been dealing with this kind of negative people, negative energies, this is the end of it. It's not going to happen immediately. Seven of Fossils, number 7, we can take it maybe as like a 7 weeks, okay, because Fossils Pentacles is a longer term period of time, and it seems like it might take a little longer than you're anticipating, but at the end of the day, there's going to be healing, ending, and you like cleaning off this energy out of your life. Okay, we have here time to go. This is, I feel like, aligning with this energy here. Prepare your crops, guys. The time has come. Prepare yourself. You're gonna be moving into a new dimension, basically a new lifetime. It can be a new choice, okay, a new environment, and maybe new home for some of you, but you need to be prepared before you move on to that. But when the time comes, you're crossing, okay, you're going forward. This doesn't have to be physically moving. It's mentally, maybe from where you are to where you want to be. Really, the journey is actually starting to here. It's come to the edge. So this is like really opposing each other. You might want to do something, but some of the parts that you're carrying with you, you don't want to let them go. Okay? Some people, some thoughts, some thinking patterns, maybe you cannot let go of the negative thinking because you're thinking that, oh, it's saving me because I'm thinking the worst case scenario, but maybe worst case scenario is not even in your situation available to you. Okay, and you're coming to the edge, but you're not jumping off of it, as the Fool card here. So for the new beginning to start, you need to really let those go. Okay, they don't define you. Exchanging gifts is a good idea, a good way to increase your energy. Exchanging gifts is exchanging your gifts, guys. Maybe doing a favor to someone, sharing a new compliment with somebody. Those are also your gifts that you can share, and that's a way to raise your energy. Right now, you're in between worlds, it seems like here, and I feel like some of you are really breaking free from an old patterns, but this is going to take a while. Number 3 can be your 3rd week. You really come to actually jump into the brighter world. Okay, let's see another card here, then we're going to pull your final message. We have a house showing up here, the 10th house. Your achievements and status in the outside world. That's exactly I see. I feel here that this is affecting your internal world. And if you have an achievement immediately, it is really like giving you the hope and telling you, okay, I'm heading out. And when something is not really going the way you want it to be, you're just retrieving. Okay. So this is the time to not to retrieve because you're in between worlds. You're changing really like a lifestyle, or it's a big lifetime change for you. You need to keep going. And also the support will be there for you. Okay. When this is your final message, we have a magic coming forward. May you flow with the divine. So that's why you need to follow. There's also like an eclipse happening there. You need to follow the unfamiliar, okay? Because eclipses doesn't happen every day. It's an unfamiliar energy, but we see it. You know how it feels like, but you don't experience it every day. So you need to follow that magic, unfamiliar energy, okay, guys? The good vibes, though, good vibes. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.